Good evening, 2K Hoopers, and welcome to another WR Pro Am League broadcast. Tonight, you are tuned in for Game 5 of the WR PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals between New Lane and the Rim Reapers. It's a best-of-7 series for $2,200 cash money and the right to be called WR Pro Am League champions. We got a do-or-die ball game for you right here for Game 5. New Lane leading the series 3-1 over the Rim Reapers are going to look to close out this best-of-7 and be crowned WR Pro Am League champions. Rim Reapers on the opposite side are going to be fighting for their lives to try to progress this to Game 6. Do not look away. Get your popcorn popping. Get your adult beverages flowing because we got more Pro Am hoops on the way. Make sure to hit the follow button at the top of your screen to never miss a WR Pro Am League broadcast here on Twitch.tv. And also make sure to follow the WR Pro Am team on Twitter to stay up to date with everything around the leagues at WR Pro Am League. And of course, if you and your five think you have what it takes to compete with some of the best in the Pro-Am community, please go visit their website at wr-league.com to sign up for all of their upcoming tournaments and seasons on both Xbox and PlayStation. I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, providing that hype and that fire play-by-play action that you want to hear throughout the broadcast. You can follow me at SnowBikeMike on all my social media accounts. And, of course, check out my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/SnowBikeMike, where I'm streaming to you 5 nights a week with that high-energy fun and, of course, that spicy game play. We are locked and loaded, ready for tip-off of Game 5. Will New Lane take this series and be crowned WR Pro Am League champions? Or can the Rim Reapers push this to Game 6 in this do-or-die situation? All right, 2K Hoopers, welcome back. Game 5 is about to begin with tip-off. Let's jump into the action right here, right now. The Rim Reapers down 3-1 in the series will play at home again for Game 5. New Lane looking to close out this WR PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals right here, right now. If they win, they will be crowned WR PlayStation 4 Season 12 champions and win $2,200. Of course, if the Rim Reapers win, we will move on to Game 6. It's a do-or-die situation. Let's jump in to the starting 5. For your away team in that red and orange combo again, leading 3-1 in the series, New Lane at point guard, your captain, the official DC. At shooting guard, J-Rod. At small forward, Rain on the rim. At power forward, Cass. And at center, J-Money locks up. Now, for your home team in the do-or-die situation for Game 5 in the all-white Rim Reapers. At point guard, Duck on Quack. At shooting guard, Zerg. At small forward, John Starr. At power forward, KD Elite. And at center, your captain, Poppy Germ. Let's lock and load, of course, with your commentator and host for the evening, SnowBikeMike, providing you that play-by-play action that you want to hear throughout this broadcast and best-of-7 series. Right now, we got Game 5 underway. Let's kick it to him right now. What's going on, and welcome to Game 5 of this PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals right now. We got New Lane taking on the Rim Reapers. New Lane up 3-1 in the series, looking to close out this final series right here with the win and win $2,200 and the title. Will the Rim Reapers, playing 5 games in a row at home, be able to secure this win and take us to Game 6 out of this best-of-7? We're going to find out right now, of course, as I go through the players to watch. Let's start off your home team because they're in that do-or-die situation. Duck on Quack has been electric in Game 1, Game 2, but Game 3 and 4 has been quickly quieted by some tough defense by the official DC. He needs to get going. Of course, we're gonna see a lot from your captain, Poppy Germ, down low, who can do it all sides, inside and out. We got to see Zerg, John Starr, and KD get active from the outside on that kick out and those threes any chance they get. On the opposite side, for New Lane in that orange and red, they're looking to close out this series, and they have been riding the back of their team captain, the official DC, who has averaged 40-plus points all 4 games. This man has been electric, doing it from in and out in this 5-out offense. He has been tough to stop. Of course, his counterpart, Rain on the rim at that small forward position, has knocked down so many threes, we've lost track of counting. He has been on fire and just shooting the leather off the basketball. On their defensive side, their big man, J Money, locks up. He is truly living up to his name. He locks up, folks. He can do it on the defensive side, letting nothing happen down low in that painted area. We want to see a lot of him on the defensive side, but enough talking in the pregame. Let's jump right into the action right now. Like I said, Rim Reapers, 5 games in a row here at home, have only taken 1 out of the 4 games played. Here we are in Game 5, and this is a must-win for them if they want to extend this series. On the opposite side, New Lane looking to just continue the onslaught. That is the official DC. They're up, or they're down by 4 right now, and official DC's got the ball in the orange and red. There's a high screen and roll and an easy finger roll Jones on that left-handed side. Make it a 2-point ball game. Now, Rim Reapers are going to go back and forth with them, and Duck on Quack and Poppy Germ are going to get quickly into this high screen and roll offense. Look like they're going to keep everybody at the 5-out position. No screen and roll there, but they kick it over to John Starr, who puts up the 3 from the hash mark. Nothing good from that, and J-Rod just quickly in transition ties this game up here in Game 5, 10-10, 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter right now, folks. And now a Duck on Quack going to be locked up by the official DC. Let's see who is going to break here on the offensive defensive side. He gets the burn by. He's going to go up, gets the foul on the official DC, who is riding him like a small pack mule, and he's going to go to the line for 2 right now. First one's going to go up and good, make it 11 now. He's going to put his team up by 1, possibly 2, and that is going to be 12-10 ball game with 1:47. Little light scoring action throughout the first quarter of Game 5, but we know who our playmakers are going to be. We just got to see who is going to run the offense correctly, who's going to get those defensive stops, and a big-time block right there by Zerg coming off that weak side help, and that's actually going to go off official DC. It's going to be Rim Reaper's ball and their chance to capitalize on that defensive stop here and try to increase this lead. Let's see if they can do it. Duck on Quack just burns right past the official DC. He gets that one to drop on the finger roll and make it a 4-point lead now for them. And official DC on the opposite side is going to have to answer back. He's already got 8 points out of the 10 already scored. This guy can do it all. Right on the rim now with those light green shoes. Going to kick it over to J-Rod. J-Rod now locked up on D by Zerg, or actually Duck on Quack. And they're going to kick it around. A lot of passing. 4 seconds up and good for J Money right there. J Money with a short corner too, and that is good from deep. And we got a 12-14 ball game. New Lane trying to stay close with a minute remaining, and Duck on Quack and the Rim Reapers trying to extend this lead. He's going to put up for 3. No good on the no-pass jack offensive possession there, and they're going to kick it right in transition right down to J-Rod, who just puts it up and good, making a tied-up ball game, 14-14. 47 seconds remaining in the first. We're going to see the final about 2 to 3 possessions. With how fast these guys move, we could possibly see 4 possessions. And these two teams, they like to shoot it. That's going to be good by the Duck on Quack with the step back on the elbow. That is good for him. Make it 16-14, and official DC is going to get off and running immediately. He burns past Zerg right now, and we got a 5-on-4 situation. Nobody in his way. Kicks it back to Rain on the rim, and that's his area. Can he shoot it? No good off the front iron. Goes over the backboard, and it's going to be a good defensive stop there for Rain on the rim, or my apologies, the Rim Reapers, like we talked about. And now they're going to have a chance to extend this lead to a 2-possession ball game. Let's see what Duck on Quack can do. Duck on Quack really getting this 5-out offense. No high screen and rolls from Poppy Germ like we've seen, but they get that one to drop after he gets the pump fake from the corner, and the short corner opportunity for Poppy Germ goes in. Poppy Germ, known for his big inside-out offense, now really playing outside as a cone in this corner. Let's see what this kind of offense will be for the Rim Reapers, and that's going to be up and good from deep by J Money. Locks up J Money, 2 big offensive possessions already for him, and he gets that 3 to fall. That's the end of the first quarter of Game 5, 18-17 in favor of your home team, the Rim Reapers. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers, and thank you for tuning in to another WR Pro-Am League broadcast. Tonight, you are locked and loaded for Game 5 of the WR PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals between the Rim Reapers and New Lane. Of course, I am your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, providing you that fire play-by-play action that you want to see throughout the broadcast. You can follow me on all my social media accounts at SnowBikeMike and check out my live streams at twitch.tv/SnowBikeMike. Thank you to the WR Pro-Am League team for having me back in the broadcaster's booth. We're going to kick it on down to the commentating desk, and we're going to jump in to this second quarter of action. Welcome back to the second quarter right now. We got an 18-17 ball game with 4:12 left in the first half of Game 5. Do or die right now for the Rim Reapers at home. They're trailing 3-1 in the series. They got to get a win to extend this best of 7 for that $2,200 cash money and the right to be called WR Pro-Am League champions. If they can't defend against the New Lane squad, they will take the championship, and the official DC and boys will be walking away $2,200 richer. Let's see if that happens. Official DC has been just crushing it all evening long, averaging more than 40 points all 5 games. And here he is kicking it on over to Poppy Germ. Poppy Germ gets a big 3 off of the Duck on Quack assist, and that's what you like to see if you're a Rim Reapers fan here at home. Official DC just going to get the burn by and does what he does. Make it 10 points now for him, as he's had a quiet first quarter. 10 points for him, usually a little bit higher. Big-time touch on the inbound and a steal right there by Cass, and a timeout quickly by the official DC, and they're going to get their chance to take the lead. Now kicking it on over to the official DC. He's going to get the high screen and roll by Rain on the rim, and just, gets it ripped out of his hands by Zerg, and here comes the run. Official Duck on Quack actually gets touched on that pass, and now we're going to have to kick it back to Zerg and reset. A lot of passing, a lot of movement there, and it's going to go off of New Lane on a great block right there on the pass, and that's going to be 14 seconds on the shot clock, 3:18 on the game clock, and now Rim Reapers with the ball. Zerg kicks a great backdoor cut over to Duck on Quack, who draws the foul. He's going to go up to the line for 2. Duck on Quack has been leading this squad with Poppy Germ. He's got to get active here in Game 5 if he wants to really help this team extend this series. Game 4, he was dead quiet, locked down by the official DC, and that really did not help them in that loss. Now him and Poppy Germ are going to be the players to watch. Of course, on this opposite side of New Lane with the ball, there's the pass in the passing, or the tip in the passing lane, and Zerg's just going to pull up. No good, as he doesn't set his feet, and a great steal, but just can't capitalize on the offensive side to extend that lead. And official DC just makes it count when he needs it. 23-23 now on the quick dunk in transition, and a Duck on Quack and the Rim Reaper boys are going to need to answer back with some baskets of their own. Here's the high screen and roll. They've moved away from that 5-out offense, back to high screen and rolling with Poppy Germ, the captain. There it is. Good pop right there. Poppy Germ with the green shoes goes up, and good from deep. Make it 26-23. And now the two boys are getting a little hot right here. Let's see if they go back to the high screen and rolls, and Rain on the rim is going to do the exact same thing with official DC, but he don't need the passes. He gets the burn by with the left hand and just throws it down right there. Now Duck on Quack going to work against his defender, doing a lot of jib-jab, and goes up. No good there, but a good block and the foul. J Money's going to be called for the body, and Duck on Quack's going to go to the line for 2. Good timeout by J Money. Everybody will catch their breath. And now the Rim Reapers up by 1, 26-25 with 2 minutes remaining in the first half of Game 5. Will have a chance to extend this lead to possibly 3. Duck on Quack, first one is up and good. You can count that one. His second one is going to go up and good as well. Now 28-25 ball game as the Rim Reapers in control of this one. Still a back and forth affair, but Little bit going well for the Rim Reapers. Got to be happy with that. They've had a couple of steals, good defensive sides, but just can't capitalize on a couple of their defensive and offensive possessions. And that's going to be a foul. Official DC is going to go to the line right now, 4-2. First one is up with the green. That is good for him. 26-28. He's going to make it a 1-point game with the second green right there. 28-27. New Lane down by 1. Official DC with 16 points already. He is the big man to watch for the New Lane squad. They lead 3-1 in the series. They're going to look to close out and be crowned champions right here, right now. Duck on Quack stops his dribble. Going to have to kick it to John Starr, and he's going to give it right back to him. 10 seconds now, and a Duck on Quack again. 2 dribbles and stops, kicks it to Poppy Germ. Great step back. A long 2 is not going to go in as that rattles in and out for him. And now the New Lane squad, great defensive stop and a chance to take the lead for them right here, right now. And it's going to go up, no good. And they're back in the run for the Rim Reapers. Duck on Quack, great behind the back dribble, gets some room, shoots it from the free throw line, and puts his team up by 3, 30-27. A minute 15 remaining in the second quarter. We're almost at halftime, and both these teams are going back and forth in Game 5. Rim Reapers in a do-or-die situation. Really got to lock it down on the defensive side and got to get every bucket they can on the offensive side. That's going to be our official DC wide open there as he nears 20 points already in the first half. That has been about his average, 20-plus points in each first half of all these 5 games. And there goes up and no good from Duck on Quack from the outside. Good to see him shooting from the outside as we know he can, but got to be a little bit smarter with each possession. Official DC going to get the back and forth and just go strong to the hoop. Make it 20 for him, 31-30 as his team takes the lead right down the end of the first half. 36 seconds. Both teams will get one more offensive possession as Duck on Quack quickly throws right into the heart of the defense. Stops at the elbow, stops, pops. That's good to make it 32-31. And the Rim Reapers back in the lead for this one. About 25 seconds, about a 4-second differential on the shot clock, game clock scenario. So the Rim Reapers might have one more opportunity. We'll find out as official DC does a great job at burning the clock down the stretch of all these possessions. Official DC, oh, nasty step back and drive right there. Gets his man to jump. 33-32, 5.4 seconds remaining. Can the Rim Reaper squad get one more bucket down the stretch of this first half? Duck on Quack will. He gets the teardrop to drop as well. 34-33. That's going to be the end of Game 5 first half. We're going to pause right now as we take a look into the huddles of both squads. Duck on Quack will be your player of the half right now. He's got 18 points, 0 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 66 from the field. 34-33. Rim Reapers in a do-or-die situation here with the WR Pro-Am League PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals. It's a best-of-7 with New Lane leading 3-1 in this series. Rim Reapers have shown that they can compete with this squad, but some turnovers, some late missed opportunities on the offensive glass have led to New Lane just taking all 3 of these games thus far. It is Game 5. They're trying to push it to Game 6, but New Lane trying to close out right here and win that $2,200 cash prize right here. Poppy Germ with the drive down the lane. He's going to go up. That is good with the 2 hands on the backboard. Make it 36-33. Poppy Germ now with 15 points. Both of them trading back and forth. Zerg with a great steal. Hand in the cookie jar. Kicks it up to John Starr, who just puts on a Starboy dunk right there with the windmill. Cradling that like MJ. Puts his team up by 5. And official DC in the squad just going to do that right there. Right as I said, they get quieted down. Official DC just burns past his man. Now he has 24 points, and New Lane only down by 3. It's going to be a back-and-forth affair. One of these teams will have to get some defensive stops and try to increase their lead and try to get a little bit of a cushion as New Lane gets a steal right there. That's going to be Rain on the rim, wide open. Oh, gets his man to jump. Takes 2 steps, gets open, and there's a green 3 for him. Just like his shoes, he's going to light it up. 38-38 now, a minute 15 into the second half of Game 5. Still plenty of game ahead of us, but one of these teams got to get moving, got to get a little bit of a lead. Let's see who it will be. Rim Reapers have been home for all 5 games, only able to win 1 out of the 4 played already, and they're in a do-or-die situation. This is going to be late in the shot clock. It's going to be actually a shot clock violation, and it's been interesting to watch the Rim Reapers right now for Game 5. They've moved away from a high screen and roll with Poppy German duck on Quack that really has been working, keeping them in it. It's really the defensive side, but it's been interesting to see them move away from that and go into more of a 5-out offense similar to New Lane and Official DC and really try to ride the back of Duck on Quack. It hasn't quite worked out for them yet, or they haven't found the movement and the momentum that they want, but Official DC, he's got 24 points, kicks it to Rain on the rim for 3. That is good. Another green for him. Make it 41-38 now as they take a 3-point lead. But like I said, Duck on Quack and the squad, they've put Poppy Germ over there in the right corner, and they're just going to try to let Duck on Quack go to work. He puts it up, gets a good one from the elbow, and keeps his team in it. But both of these two are really the scoring leaders for this squad. Interesting to see Poppy Germ put in the corner for a do-or-die situation. We're going to find out if it pays off for them, as Official DC does the exact same offensive move, and he gets that one to drop from the elbow as well to put his team back up by 3. 2:20 remaining in the third. Duck on Quack, just a strong dunk past the Official DC, and that's a big one for him as he continues to light it up, continues to get the offensive momentum with the head of steam down court. Oh, Official DC gets his man to drop on the ankle breaker. Doesn't get anything from it, unfortunately, as J-Rod puts it up. He actually knocks down a 3 with a hand in his face. That is a big one from J-Rod. Him and Rain on the rim now combining for 3 big-time threes and puts his team up by 4 with 1:47. New Lane starting to find their movement right now, and Duck on Quack answers right back with a dunk of his own to make him down by 2. Official DC now with the ball is going to go into his 5-out offense, really making Zerg work on this defensive side. Can Zerg stay in front of him? There's the step back. Perfect green right there by Official DC, who just gets everything he wants and some. 28 points now for DC. A smart foul by J Money locks up to stop that transition. They're going to also call a timeout to take a deep breath. They're up by 4. 1:20 remaining in the third. Still 6 minutes remaining in the whole entire game. Can a Duck on Quack and this Rim Reaper squad get back to taking the lead? There's the first backdoor cut that we've seen all evening long by Zerg right there. That's going to be a good shot, a little bit outside of the elbow for Duck on Quack on that 5-out. Good for him. 48-46 now as New Lantern's going to try to answer right back. And Official DC behind the back takes 2 steps just faster than Zerg and draws the foul. This is going to be a 3-point possession most likely. 30 points for Official DC as he's going to near 31 with that 3-point possession. 51-46. Now we got a 5-point ball game. One of the largest leads of the evening for Game 5 in favor of New Lane. They're up 3-1. They're going to look to close this out, and we're going to head into the fourth quarter, possibly with them in the lead. Duck on Quack going to have about 1, maybe 2 offensive possessions left. Kicks it to Poppy Germ. Nothing coming from him. 5 seconds now. Duck on Quack just gets blocked by 2 defenders off the backboard. 1 by Rain on the rim, 1 by Official DC. And they're going to be on the run, and a foul comes in transition. It's actually going to draw them into the bonus. And Official DC is going to go to the line 4-2. First one is up and good. Now 32 points for him, 6-point lead, make it 33 points for him, and we got a 53-46 ball game in favor of New Lane. 33 seconds remaining, 1 possession for each team it's going to look like, and Duck on Quack going to move to the high screen and roll, and that's going to be out of bounds. A costly turnover right there on behalf of John Starr for the Rim Reaper squad. Very unfortunate there, and that's going to give New Lane another chance here to increase this lead from 7 to possibly 9 or 10. There's the double team dig right there by Duck on Quack, leaving Zerg on the island. He's going to kick it over to J-Rod, back to Official DC with 6 seconds. Back to J-Rod, back to him at the logo. He's going to really have to make a move here, folks. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's going to have to put it up. Great defense by Zerg. Puts it up and no good on the double pump. And that's the end of your third quarter. We're heading into Game 5 of a do-or-die situation for the home team. The Rim Reapers down 46-53 against New Lane, who are looking to close out this PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals right now with a win. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers, and thank you for tuning in to another WR Pro Am League broadcast. Tonight you are locked in for Game 5 of the PlayStation 4 Season 12 Finals between New Lane and the Rim Reapers. It's a best of 7 for $2,200 cash money and the right to be called Season 12 Finals champions. Of course, if you haven't already, hit the follow button at the top of your screen to never miss a WR Pro Am League broadcast here on Twitch.tv. Of course, I'm your commentator and host for the evening, SnowBikeMike, providing you that energy and that hype that you want to hear throughout the broadcast. We got 4 minutes remaining. New Lane up 3-1 in the series. They're going to look to close out and become $2,200 richer right here, right now. Can the Rim Reapers at home come back currently from a deficit of 9 points and extend this game to Game 6? We're going to find out. Let's kick it to the commentator's desk. What's going on? We are back. 3:41 remaining right now, and that's going to be a foul, blocking foul on the official DC. Duck on Quack has been left on an island in this 5-out scenario. They've moved away from the high screen and roll with him and Poppy Germ, and it's really not looked good for the Rim Reapers as that one gets saved off the bad pass, but they're able to corral it, get it back, and get a quick dunk. They're down by 7. Official DC and the boys up by 7. He's got 35 points and has been in full control of this one, going to work against Zerg in the 5-out. On the opposite side, the Rim Reapers just haven't been able to find their offensive zone right here. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed opportunities, and official DC has made them pay. He's got 35, make it 37 on that short elbow jumper, and now they're up to 9, 59-50. 3 minutes remaining in Game 5. This is do or die for the Rim Reapers. Let's see if they stick in this 5-out. There's the high screen and roll from Poppy Germ. He puts it up. That 3 is good on the pick and pop. Just what they needed to try to get back into this deficit now at 6 points for the home squad. And official DC has done a terrific job at this point guard position. He gets the burn by left hand. Is perfect against Zerg. He's milking the clock. He takes every possession the way he wants it, and he shows you why he's one of the best in the league. That's going to be a steal, and it goes in favor of the New Lane squad. Official DC, he's got plenty of time to burn, dribbles it out, shoots a 3 from the corner, and that is perfect, making an 11-point ball game, 64-53, 2:16 remaining, and Zerg's got to have this. He knocks that one down, and we're back to an 8-point ball game, much needed there by Zerg. But on the opposite side, somebody has to stop the New Lane squad with this final 2 minutes if they want to keep this one close and possibly even win for Game 6. Got to focus on the now, and that is the official DC with 42 points. Somebody's got to stop him. Great give and go to Johnny Locks down, and Johnny knocks that one down. Easy money for J Money Locks down. My apologies. 66-56, 10-point game. Duck on Quack going to get the cradle dunk, and that one counts real quick in no time. Just burned off of that one. 152, 8-point game. It's going to come down to defensive stops for Zerg and the Rim Reaper squad. How can you stop the official DC? Can you get this? That's going to be a blocking foul on Zerg and his 5th personal foul. Let's see if official DC goes back at him again with 1:44 remaining. Zerg really's got to stop with the fouls if he wants to remain in this ball game. 13 seconds on the shot clock, and official DC is going to be his matchup right here, right now. Got to stop him on this possession, down by 8. Kicks it over to J-Rod, who's wide open, top of the key. That is good for 3, puts him up by 11, and now this lead just seems to be insurmountable for Poppy Germ and the Rim Reaper squad. Poppy Germ going to go in and out on that 3, and oh no, a minute 21 remaining. The lead increases now with Cass. Huge 3 from the corner, 72-58. New Lane squad. The snowball is not going to stop from moving down this hill, and I think this might be the end of the Rim Reaper squad. Both team with 1 timeout each. 1:12 remaining. 72-58. Is this deficit just a little too far out of reach for the Rim Reapers. That's going to be Zerg, knocks down a 3 of his own. Make it 12. A lot of players hitting the deck, trying to do a little bit of showboating, but I don't know why you'd be hitting the deck with this late in the game, and that's going to be Duck on Quack. First foul of the evening, actually going to send official DC to the bonus, and that's going to possibly extend this lead to 14-plus points. Now we got a minute 4 remaining, and this is definitely going to go in favor of New Lane. Duck on Quack actually quits out of this one. So does KD Elite. Looks like everybody is just forfeiting this match. You know the captain, Poppy Germ, is not going to quit out of this one. He wanted this one bad, sitting at a WR Pro-Am League record of 1-1 in the finals. He wanted to make it 2-1. It looks like it's going to go 1-2, and the New Lane squad is going to take this championship bout. It's going to be the WR Pro-Am League Season 12 PlayStation 4 Finals in favor of the New Lane squad. Gonna win it 4-1, 73-62, 43 seconds remaining in garbage time. They're gonna win this best of 7, $2,200 richer, and of course the right to be called WR Pro-Am League champions. I've been your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, providing you that hype and that fire play-by-play action that you want to hear throughout the broadcast. Thank you to all of you 2K Hoopers for tuning in. Thank you to the WR Pro-Am staff for putting on another phenomenal season on the PlayStation 4 side. Remember, they got one more big invitational tournament coming up to round out the NBA 2K18 landscape. Thank you all so much for tuning in, playing, and having fun. As you can see, Zerg's going to take the final timeout. Official DC is going to finish this game with 45 points. He's averaged more than 40 points each and every game for all 5 games of this series. 77-65. Zerg will dribble this one out with just a little bit of time on the clock. It's actually going to draw a foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. 67-65. 77-65. That one is up and good. Make it 67-77. 6 seconds on the clock, and official DC should run this one out. 2 seconds. No, he's going to put it up. No good. And there is your WR Pro-Am League PlayStation 4 Season 12 champions. The New Lane squad wins that one 4-1 over the Rim Reapers. They have now won $2,200 cash money and the right to be called WR Pro-Am League champions. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another WR Pro-Am League broadcast